walk-off classic, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Curtis. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out. It's low. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Grab made by the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to run the option. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try and run it with the fullback. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try the option play here. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it?
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Now it's second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's the option play. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Offense will go for it. And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Completion. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back in motion now. It's an option look. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Seminoles. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Ward. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Fowler. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. As we break for the quarter curtain, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
We're in Atlanta, the Aflac Kickoff Classic, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Trojans will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Receivers are bunched together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's buried. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read, he hands it to the back. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And it's a direct snap. He's keeping it. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. Send the back in motion. QB keeper all the way. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
They got the completion, but as a quarterback, you like to avoid those situations. I'm sure it's fine now, but they can really take a toll on you after 4 quarters.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Refs, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. We'll try to run it with the option. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense contributes 6 points.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14, Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The The offense now operating in empty. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Knowles pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll run the option. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stack up. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Now they call a run.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Now the handoff. He's got room to run. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain though.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Powers through. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff to the right side. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught quickly. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A screen to the wide receiver. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. sails into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
24, Florida State, 0.
Bringing it out, it's low. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to pass here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
USC, 24, Florida State, 0.
The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, when they called that one in, they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Puts into space at the 50. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. This offense continues to roll. We wondered would this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, creating enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Fighting him off. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to hand this off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Handoff from the shotgun. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And it's a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's caught. It's low. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Breaks into the open. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Cruz. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Gets the first and still running. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On the ground, it's Cruz. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what... defense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
He breaks free. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
The Noles pick up enough for a first down here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And now a carry here for the fullback. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Working clock with the ground game. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
The coverage team able to bring him down. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Tight end makes the grab. Breaks free.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They've got him, but he easily makes the first down of this drive, keeps going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. What a catch and run by the junior. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch is made over the middle. The receiver found some space in that zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's how you finish a play.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Might be changing the route. Harris will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He takes it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bettis. He'll work his way down to the 28. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, fighting those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Wants to go up top. Under fire. At the 20, he's got space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Harris back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So here comes the Auburn offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this will be caught at the 30.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
On the run, it's Henderson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
A waste of time.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Harris will throw. Bring in the heat. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal, you don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far.
Intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Auburn.
Goes to the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Harris back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Will take over. First and 10.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They're getting knocked back to open this drive at 2nd and 12. He'll run it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Calls his own number. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The offense changing the play. Trying to beat him to the left. Look out, he's got room. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Handoff to the single running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Punt is in the air. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. He'll take it himself. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
Basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Trojans! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Set to kick this one away.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Will take over. First and 10.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Harris will throw. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Quick with the spin move. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Bunch formation for these receivers. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A run for the quarterback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Makes the grab on the left. After 45 on his way.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Find some fresh air. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Caught behind the line. It's Fowler. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. Into the secondary on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Jet sweep, trying to get the edge. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Really great job of awareness by the defense that time. They found the ball. They found the jet sweep. And how about the speed, being able to corral the ball carrier, get him down for a short gain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
They'll go to the fullback. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Middle Tennessee is just getting blown off the field right now. And at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 21 to Utah. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Looking for a crease. It's Addison. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Harris back to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Auburn to the line in a hurry.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like
interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Trojans decide to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So here comes the Auburn offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Harris will throw. Firing to the right, complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Second down.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. On the run, still looking. Makes the catch. It's Addison. Turns it on in midfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Harris back to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
Let's go. Okay, break.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Now improvising. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, USC. And the beatdown has ensued.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. Harris will throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Auburn going to work with another 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that's tough to defend, right? Going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Running to Green. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll send the back in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the triple option sounds so great, right? It has so many options, but that quarterback has to read all those things and read them really, really fast. You could tell he was trying to make a decision. He kept stringing them out. He couldn't get any yards on the play. Look for the quarterback to maybe pitch the ball and make some decisions a little faster in the future.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that. They stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. Quick step and go. There he goes. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Run it with the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Yellow hankies flying, so let's see if the kicker's going to get another chance. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And they'll take a knee on 4th down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from here.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Look.